Hi everyone, it's Shannon here from houseimprovements.com, and today I'm going to share with you a time-lapse video of me building this shed. I've never built one of these sheds before, so it was kind of interesting to figure it all out and get it going. I think it turned out pretty good anyways for my first shot. Hopefully when this whole COVID thing is, this is just going to be a time-lapse like I mentioned. When COVID's over, my plan is I want to do a whole shed series on a very similar shed to this. Although we'll probably get into some more details of shingling it, and maybe we'll use some T111 or something on it for siding, so much more finished. But anyways, this is my video today, and when COVID is done, we'll get into something a little more in depth, but watch right through to the end of the video. I will do a walk around showing you some of the features, but for right now, let's just watch the time lapse. Well, everybody, that was a quick demonstration of how to build a shed. We're going to have some videos on this style of shed at a future date, so I just wanted to do a time lapse of this style. We're going to do the same kind of style, but it's going to have a few more features. This is just a pretty basic one, so just give you a quick walk around. As you've seen, it's a gambrel style roof, so that's the style. It's, you know, kind of looks like a barn roof or whatever, and it's all just OSB plywood. It will get, I believe the owner's going to paint it and shingle it once I deliver it. You might have also noticed that when I was attaching the walls and even the roof to the walls, I didn't really do that many fasteners, and that was solely because this thing's going to be completely taken down. The roof is going to come off, the walls are going to come off, and the floor will come apart, and well, not the floor won't come apart, but the floor will come up on its own, and it'll be moved, I guess, in what would that be, 6 pieces. So it'll get moved to site and put back together. So like I said, I didn't use a lot of fasteners to attach the walls to the floor and the roof to the walls, but it will eventually get much more than that when we get all done. So you can see the back side here. Oh, I've got to trim some plywood up there on the edges. You can see it was a little bit long, but until I get it right sitting on site and everything back together, I decided just to leave those just in case it's just not sitting 100% true here right now. I can always trim it off after. Okay, so in that other video, those other videos when I build the next shed with this style of roof, it's going to get shingled, and I'm not sure what we're going to put on the walls. Maybe we'll do some T111 siding. It's not real popular around here, but I know a lot of our viewers in the States use it, and it's readily available, so we might make that video about that. So anyways, oh, maybe you want to see inside. Let's go inside and see what we got here. So what I was fiddling with there, ooh, the sound probably isn't too good in here. What I was fiddling with there at the very end when I was doing the doors was putting these catches on up here, so this one door can stay fixed in place. It can stay fixed in place, and the other door will latch to it. So if you don't need to open the second door all the time, it'll help hold everything tighter together. So these 2 latches just keep that door held in place when you don't need it to be opened. And here's the inside. So pretty basic construction. We've got 2-foot centers for the wall studs and the rafters. As you can see, if you're sheeting the inside, you'd need some extra framing up in these corners and stuff, but not too many people frame the inside of a shed. So, and like I mentioned before, where are they? Oh, I guess those screws for the walls to the floor are outside, but here's the screws I did just to attach this 2x6 for the roof system to the top of the wall. So I just stuck a screw, 3 screws down each side, and I left them up so I could find them easy because those got to come out. Yeah, so I think that's the basics. You can get a better look at the truss construction here. So use these plywood gussets in the corners as well as the adhesive that you watched me use, and a gusset up there on all these. Those gussets really is what gives that rafter system its strength. Okay, so with this style of roof, you get a nice tall ceiling, which is kind of nice, and it's just a little different style than what you see in everybody else's yard. So it's still fairly popular as a shed. So anyways, I hope that you liked this this quick time-lapse video on this shed build. And like I said, in the near future, I'm going to be building another one of these sheds, and we're going to actually do a how-to video series on that. So it'll break down the nuts and bolts of the build. What you just seen is just kind of the basics, so just gives you an idea of what's all involved. That was basically about, let's see, it's about 10 hours, I guess, to build this shed. Yeah, be about 10, 11 hours, yeah. And as you can see, I've got a lot of cleanup to do yet. But anyways, the shed itself isn't too bad. Okay, so again, thanks for watching. Please click the thumbs up icon if you like the video. Make your comments below, and keep building.